Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're going to talk about secrets that highly feminine women know. Feminine women know that the energy that they will radiate is what they will attract. Women that are able to harness their feminine energy to obtain whatever they want from men, from life, from anything. They're able to manifest their dream life just by being in their feminine energy. To have successful relationships, a success even in your career, to live this peaceful, soft life that we all want to live. What are the secrets of those highly feminine women? What do they know to make every part of their life so successful? So if you want to know what are the secrets of highly feminine women, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, seduction, dating, and anything to make you become a highly feminine lady and to upgrade your confidence, make your life feel amazing and high value. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And if you want to join the Femme Fatale Siren course, the link is down below. This course is for you to transform yourself into a high value woman from head to toe, to upgrade yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, that is highly confident and attract whatever her desires are. Because once you believe in yourself, this is not just your relationships that you will upgrade, it's your entire life. Once you know your worth and once you are becoming the prize and this absolute siren, then you're able to move through life with another energy. So if you really want to upgrade yourself to the next level, feel free to join the course, the link is down below. The first secret that highly feminine women know is that you reflect what you attract. Feminine women understand that the energy that they put into the universe is the energy that they're going to receive. They know that by surrounding themselves by negative people and negative energy, it is going to have a reflection on them. And it's the same with if you project negative energy, you're going to attract negativity to yourself. If you are too emotional and if you let your emotions control you completely, you're going to have a certain result in return. You're going to attract also those negative emotions from other people. Highly feminine women and high value women, they focus on controlling their emotions. They focus on controlling their own emotional response to shape their reality instead of letting others dictate it. So instead of letting the outside world dictate how you feel, you control your emotion and you shape your outside world. You decide if someone is completely ruining your day. You decide, you allow them to have this effect on you. You allow your mind to spiral. And by the way, I have a video on how to stay feminine even if you're triggered by a man. I will link it below. But if you allow men or other people or anything in your life to constantly trigger you, they dictate your emotional well-being. They dictate if you're happy or not. The external dictate if you're happy. The external dictate if you feel confident, if you feel beautiful. So that means that you rely on external validation and on external things to know if you are happy or if you are unhappy. And highly feminine and high value women never depend on the outside world to determine what is going to be their emotion and their well-being. No, you on the contrary shape your external. You have to be self-aware of your own emotions. Being self-aware of like, oh my God, right now I'm lashing out, right now I'm sad, and I let other people make me sad. I let other people make me feel insecure. I let other people make me feel so triggered like this. Of course, you're a human being, we have emotions, but then when you're self-aware of it and you're like, no, I'm amazing, I'm high value, I'm feminine, I'm wonderful, I'm not letting other people decide how I feel. Okay, I still feel amazing, I still feel confident, I still feel valuable. They have no control over my value. Okay, you decide. You remind yourself of that. You know that your emotional state set the tone for everybody else. Your emotional state and how you react and how you are, it will set the tone on how people are going to treat you. Okay, she's easily triggered. I can manipulate her by saying this, by saying that. Men know those kind of things, ladies. They know they can trigger you. They know they can have a certain response from you if they say certain things, right? Some men are like, okay, I'm gonna say that this girl is super pretty so that I will trigger her jealousy, so that she will feel like she has to prove herself to me. So now I'm gonna be the prize, right? They're trying to inverse the feeling. Like if they feel like you are someone that is very confident, a woman that feels that she's the prize, sometimes they will try to manipulate you like that. They will try to put you down a bit to make sure that you don't have this high self-esteem, and you have to stay in your feminine ground and be like, no, not feel threatened by other women, not feel threatened by what men are saying. You don't feel jealous. You're not triggered that easily. You're a high value woman. And a high value woman have a calm presence and emotional balance. Next secret of highly feminine woman is using energy, not force. I always say to you with a man, for example, to always express your desires and not orders. Feminine women focus on subtly influencing. It's like the art of subtle influence, the art of suggestion instead of telling, instead of controlling. Feminine women are all about subtlety because they know that they will obtain more by being subtle like this, especially with men. Through their presence, their charm, and their allure, they don't need to force situation. By their magnetic aura, they just invite people in. You know, you don't need to convince others. You don't need to convince others to obtain whatever you want, because you can just obtain it with your feminine essence. When you're in your feminine energy, you attract anything you want very easily. A man will spoil you very easily because he gets the reward of that femininity.
Highly feminine women use subtle influence to build mutual respect and connection with men. They express their needs as shared goals, for example. It would mean so much to me if we tried this together, making men feel invited rather than pressured. Through empathetic listening and warm gestures like eye contact and a smile, they make men feel valued. By appealing to emotions and framing desires positively, like, imagine how wonderful this could be, they inspire men to support them. Next, we have appreciation and gratitude. Highly feminine women use gratitude to make men feel valued, and masculine, encouraging them to step up and offer support. They give specific thank you, sharing how men's actions have positively impacted her. Highly feminine women compliment men on their strength and recognize even small gestures, making them feel seen and respected.
Next secret that they know is that what is meant for you will always find you. Feminine women trust in divine timing. That means that they don't try to control situation and to force situation to happen, because they know that what is meant for them will always find them. They know that if something is not manifesting in their life, it is not a reflection of their worth, but a signal to reassess their desires. Highly feminine women don't force things to happen. They don't force relationships. They don't force a job. They don't force an opportunity. They don't force a friendship. They won't force things to happen. On the contrary, the feminine receives. So the feminine allows things to unfold, allow things to happen. You are observing your environment and you let things come to you. You attract things to you. You never chase anything. You never change who you are to please other people. You stay authentic. You stay who you are, and you let things come to you, and you trust that what is meant for you is going to be for you. So for example, with a man, a feminine woman will not focus on so much on appearing like the perfect woman for him. No, she focuses on, is he the right one for me? Is he the right man for me? Not, am I the right woman for him? I need to change myself. I need to appear like the perfect woman to please him. I need to really do things that he likes. A highly feminine woman, a high value woman would never put a man on a pedestal like that and feel like she has to prove herself to him. No, she knows that a man is chasing. She knows what she's gonna bring, so she works on herself. She works on herself to be the best version of herself, of course, to attract the best partner and to her feel her most confident self. But in the process of being with a man, she knows that he is the one having to prove himself to her, and that she wants a partner that will treat her the best way possible. So she knows that if it's not him, it's gonna be another one. She trusts the universe and she trusts God into thinking that there's a plan for me, and what is meant for me will come to me. I'm the lucky girl. And you believe that everything that you desire will come to you, then it will come because you're open to it. You're open to receive. As I said, if you're not open to receive, you will not receive anything. If you're not open to receive gifts and love and attention from a man, he will not give it to you. If you're not open to receive all the blessings that the universe has for you, he will not give it to you. So you have to be open for it. You have to be like, yes, I'm ready to receive. Yes, I believe in myself. I believe in my destiny. That's the first step. Then of course you have to take actions to whatever you desire. It's not just believing, and then it magically appears. You have to make efforts to attract whatever you want. But a highly feminine lady truly believes that her blessings are coming to her. Like, have you noticed how the femme fatale energy is more of this poised, emotionally safe energy, that you're not chasing for the attention of people, you're not chasing for the attention of men, and how the pick-me energy is more like, hey, notice me, hey, look at me, like really unstable emotionally. Her emotions are defined by how a man sees her and how men react to her. If a man is not responding to her, her day is ruined. She will overthink the whole day, feeling emotionally unsafe, feeling emotionally dependent on what others do. The femme fatale is the opposite of that. So that means that if he doesn't respond to her, it's not the end of the world for her. If he ignores her, if he becomes distant, if he pulls away, it's not going to ruin her energy in her life and her emotions. Why are you noticing that much? You can notice it a little bit. Okay, no, I noticed, I observe, but then I have my life. I have my life going on. I have other things to do. A feminine woman understands that she cannot control other people. She can only control herself. You cannot control how men will treat you. You cannot change how friends will treat you. You cannot change how family members will treat you. You can only change your reaction and your boundaries. You can only change your own behavior. Okay, a feminine woman understands that. She's not there trying to control others, trying to beg a man to change, trying to beg a man to marry her. She is not there trying to control every situation. Like, if a man wants to be with me, okay, nice. But if he doesn't, then that's too bad for him. Okay, bye. Like, I'm not chasing after you. I'm not trying to convince you. There's no way I'm trying to convince you to be with me. There's no way I'm trying to convince you to be my friend. High value women have this mentality of, I know what I bring to the table. I love and care very deeply. So when you love and care very deeply and you're highly feminine, you know that you have to protect that caring and loving energy. By being highly selective and having this energy of always, I put myself first. So that means that I'm loving and caring, but if you don't value that, if you don't value that aspect of me, then that's too bad for you. You won't get it. Having the ability to move on and having the ability to detach, then you're able to be in your feminine power. And you know what? If you're actually upset, you're allowed to be upset at a man, you're allowed to be upset at someone or at a friend. Be upset in a high value way. Be upset in a way that's just, you communicate why you're upset. Just, I don't like this. I won't allow someone to treat me that way. You communicate. So feminine women don't focus on potential. They focus on how a man is, a finished product. Stop focusing on the potential. He could be this, he could maybe have an amazing job, he could be more masculine, he could be more generous, he could treat me the best, he could maybe get married and want children, even though he told me that he didn't want to get married and he didn't want children. So stop focusing on the potential. Like, a lot of women and most women focus on what a man could be instead of seeing who he is. You need to see who he is. You're not his mother. You're not there to raise him. Believing that a man can change completely for them. And I blame some of the movies for that. Taking a man that's completely toxic, like a bad boy really, and thinking that he can change for her. Like, oh, maybe with the right kind of love, he can change for me, maybe because he didn't find the right woman. And I'm like, no. If he's, for example, a man that is very nice, very kind, treating his family nicely, treating everyone nicely around him, and he is on the path, like working on himself, and you see that he has plans and projects for the future, that is the right kind of potential. Yes, the right kind of potential is a man that is actively working on himself and his career to truly be the masculine man that you want him to be. On the other hand, if you have a man that's completely a bum and not doing nothing with his life and says that he will do great things and you believe him, then not really. What are his actions instead of his words? That means that you did not choose the right man if you're trying to change him, if you're trying to change everything about him. Obviously, there are always some little things that we can improve, if it's little things that you want him to improve in certain aspects. But if it's his fundamentals, if it's who he is, fundamentally, then you have the wrong man in your hands right now, ladies. And this is funny because I always try to explain that to my clients because they don't get it. Most of the time they want to change the man, they want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I see women staying in situations, staying in relationships or even situationships for such a long time. And if you want more details on this, actually I cover all of this on my course, on my Femme Fatale Siren course. I give you all of the questions that you need to ask yourself on the kind of men you're looking for and the questions that you need to ask to a man on a date. I give you a lot of details and also all of your embodiment of transforming yourself into the prize that all men want. Feminine energy women understand that what we focus on, we amplify. So that means that if you focus constantly on your flaws and what you think are bad about yourself, you will create more flaws and more things that you think are bad about yourself. That's why I always say, like, never talk about your flaws in front of a man or the things that you're insecure about in front of a man. This is, first of all, this is killing his attraction for you. Like, he needs to see you as this dream woman, okay? And I know many people tell you, no, you need to feel comfortable and vulnerable and that, like, okay, but he's not your therapist. It's not like your girlfriends or your mother. You have a different relationship. A man cannot be everything. He cannot be your girlfriend, your mother, your therapist, everything. It's a different dynamic with a man, because there is an element of attraction that needs to remain. He's not just a friend that you can say whatever, okay? With your girlfriends, it's different, okay? If you want to talk about maybe your insecurities, talk about it with your girlfriends. You know what? Say, oh, I feel bad, and like she's gonna boost you. Your girlfriend is gonna say, no, don't think that, you're amazing. If you say that to a man, it's different. You want to maintain this aspect of allure, seduction. I saw something really nice online, and I think it was an interview from Zendaya, and someone was asking her, oh, what are your insecurities? What are the things you don't like about yourself? And first of all, I think this question is very inappropriate. Like, why do you need to ask that? And she responded in such a high value way. She responded in a way that's like, oh, I'm trying to inspire people to be more confident, so I'm going to show love and respect for myself and not say anything bad about myself. I thought that was such the best response ever, because when you don't talk about your flaws and you don't focus on your flaws and on your insecurities, that means that you show love for yourself and you show respect for yourself. Highly feminine women have a lot of self-love, and their self-love is so magnetic towards others. We want to be around people that are confident. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and also follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. And if you want to join the Femme Fatale Siren course, the link is down below. Until next time, I'm giving you a lot of beautiful kisses, my darlings, and take care of you. Mwah.